A family sharing an unusual case of fraud involved fertility. They are warning others about a man who put their lives in turmoil. Bill Whitaker with a story you'll see only on CBS This Morning.
Pam Branham and her daughter Annie thought tracing their family tree online would be fun. So Annie encouraged her dad John to take a home DNA test with them. The results changed everything.
When my mother first told me, I didn't even completely understand what she was saying. It took me a minute to realize that she was saying that I didn't share any DNA with my father.
The daughter John Branham had raised and loved for 20 years was not his flesh and blood.
John, what was it like for you to see that DNA evidence that you were not your daughter's biological father?
Shock, disbelief. I'm thinking, okay, you're staring at it slack-jawed, you know, and you're thinking, okay, well, there's been some mistake here, you know. It almost seems surreal.
But it was no mistake. The couple who'd had trouble conceiving say they went to a University of Utah medical clinic for artificial insemination.
Initially, we were thinking that John's sperm went to another couple and we got someone else's, and that's what we thought at first.
Pam contacted genetic genealogist C.C. Moore, and through online DNA sites, they discovered a woman related to Annie who revealed an even more stunning connection.
First we got the match, then Pam said, well, hey, she's got a cousin who was a sperm donor, and then, oh my gosh, he worked at the same fertility clinic that we used.
It turns out that clinical technician, Tom Lippert, was Annie's biological father. The Branhams are convinced Lippert replaced John's sperm with his.
It's a shock to find out that everything that I thought I was, all of a sudden, I wasn't.
It only got worse. Lippert, now deceased, served prison time in connection to a kidnapping charge. As for his alleged fertility fraud,
oh, I think it was intentional.
His widow, Jean Lippert, just learned of Annie Branham's story. She says her husband would drink and turn violent. She believes there may be other victims.
I think if he did it once, he probably did it many times.
I kind of figured out that if he did this once a month for the 9 years that he was there, that would be over 100 children.
Our hope was that the university would inform the families that used that clinic during the years that Tom Lippert was there.
They have not.
They haven't.
In a statement, the University of Utah says there is no evidence to indicate this situation extends beyond the case in question. The university says the clinic now is closed and the records are gone. Still, it's offering free paternity tests to concerned patients. The Branhams may never know what went so dramatically wrong.
And yet it had gone dramatically right because we have her.
I think Annie and I are closer than we've ever been. I love Annie. She's my daughter.
For CBS This Morning, Bill Whitaker, San Antonio, Texas.